Hello, friends, and welcome back to TJKidz Super Fun Stories, where imagination becomes reality. Today's adventure is part of our Alexa Axolotl series. This is the third one. If you haven't heard the first two yet, you can always jump in now and check those out later. All you need to know is that Alexa is a curious purple axolotl who's always getting into mischief with her friends. Pickle the frog, Stella the salamander, and Ned the newt. And together, they always seem to find adventure. This one is full of mystery, treasure, and a whole lot of teamwork. So grab a comfy spot, get cozy, and join me for this adventure. The Adventures of Alexa Axolotl, Episode 3, The Underwater Cave. Alexa and Ned had been getting along wonderfully since their first adventure together. Ned was now an official member of the Mischief Squad. They'd gone on a few small adventures since the toilet bowl incident, but they'd been keeping things pretty low-key for a while. Mostly because they almost got caught by Sabrina last time. One morning, Sabrina leaned over Alexa's tank with a smile.
I'm so happy you have a new tank made, Alexa. Now you won't feel lonely when I leave the house.
She sprinkled in some food, grabbed her backpack, and waved.
Bye, Alexa. Bye, Ned.
The door closed. Alexa grinned.
Ready?
Ned perked up. Oh boy, what do you have in mind today, Alexa?
I don't want to spoil the surprise without Stella and Pickle, Alexa said. But let's just say I spoke to a little birdie while you were napping yesterday.
Ned looked confused. Do you mean literally? Or is that just an expression?
No, literally, Alexa said. Trudy, the bluebird, dropped by and told me about something we have to see.
Ned's mouth dropped open. You talk to birds?
Of course,
Alexa said.
Don't you?
No, Ned said plainly. Alexa laughed.
Come on, let's go get Pickle and Stella.
They crept across the bedroom floor and slipped into Sabrina's brother's room. Pickle was halfway through a cricket. Stella was organizing pebbles by color.
Guys, Alexa said, Trudy told me something big. I know we said never again, but
Stella held her hand up in front of her.
If this is about the pond, we said no more pond.
Alexa waved her off.
Relax. It's all taken care of. Trudy told me Big Sandy left the pond to visit her cousins at the big lake.
Pickle dropped a cricket from his mouth.
Big Sandy is gone?
Yep, Alexa said. And get this, there's a rumor about an old underwater cave with beautiful jewels deep inside. Freddy the Frog almost got them once, but they're wedged in tight. We'll need tools. Whoa, Stella replied. Tools? Cave? Danger? No, thank you.
Pickle stood up straight with his hands on his hips.
Jewels, you say? This sounds like a job for Mighty Pickle.
Ned chimed in. What if Big Sandy comes back early?
What if we get lost? Stella added.
What if the jewels aren't real? Ned said. Alexa grinned.
Don't worry, I've got it all covered. We'll stop by the garage first and grab everything we need.
Reluctantly, the friends agreed. They snuck downstairs, slipped into the garage, and gathered some supplies: a tiny chisel, a mini hammer, and a long piece of rope. Alexa even found a little strap she wrapped around her waist like a tool belt.
Okay,
Alexa said.
let's go find that cave.
They slipped out the window and headed toward the pond. A few pond creatures waved as they approached. "Back again?" asked Freddy the Frog. "Be careful! The cave is beautiful, but dark and a little tricky."
Any advice?
Alexa asked. "Yeah," Freddy said. "Don't get lost. And watch out for the Guardian."
The Guardian?
Stella squeaked. Freddy shrugged. "Some say it's a crab. Some say it's a giant fish. Some say it's a grumpy old crawdad. Whoever it is, they don't like visitors." Pickle gulped.
Are we sure we don't want to do another indoor adventure?
Alexa tied one end of the rope to a sturdy rock above the pond.
This will help us find our way back.
They dove in. The water grew darker as they swam deeper. The rope followed behind them, stretching farther and farther into the shadows. They reached a narrow opening in the rocks, the entrance to the cave. Inside, the walls gave off a faint bluish glow, like the light was coming from somewhere deep within the cave. The water echoed with soft bubbling sounds. It was beautiful and a little spooky. "Whoa!" Ned whispered. "This is incredible." They swam deeper, following the tunnel as it twisted and turned. Suddenly the rope tugged sharply.
Guys?
Pickle said.
The rope feels weird."
Alexa turned. The rope had snagged on a jagged rock and snapped.
Oh no, Stella whispered. We're lost. It's okay, Alexa said calmly. Stay close. We'll figure it out.
They swam forward until they reached a chamber, glowing with shimmering jewels wedged into the rock walls.
There they are, Alexa said. Let's get to work.
She used her chisel and hammer to gently tap the jewels loose. One by one, they popped free. She placed them into a little pouch on her homemade tool belt. Then a deep rumbling sound echoed through the chamber. A large crawdad crawled out from behind a rock, waving its claws.
"Those jewels belong to me,"
Pickle screamed.
"The Guardian!"
Stella hid behind Ned.
We're doomed.
Alexa stepped forward.
We chiseled them out. We're taking them.
The crawdad snapped its claws.
"Then you'll have to get past me."
He lunged. The friends scattered. Pickle swam in frantic circles.
"He's after me! He's after me! Why are they always after me?"
Because you scream the loudest,
Stella yelled. Ned darted around the crawdad's legs. "Over here! Chase me instead!" Alexa spotted a narrow tunnel above them.
Guys, up here!
But the crawdad blocked the path. Alexa whispered.
Pickle, distract him.
"Me?"
He said.
"Why me?"
Because you're the loudest,
Alexa said. Pickle sighed dramatically.
"Fine, but if I get pinched, I'm haunting all of you."
He swam right in front of the crawdad.
"Hey, over here, claw boy!"
The crawdad snapped his claws and chased him. Alexa led Stella and Ned through the narrow tunnel. Pickle zipped in behind them just as the crawdad's claw scraped the rock where he just was. They swam upward, twisting through the tunnels until they spotted a faint glow. "The exit!" Ned shouted. They burst out of the cave and into the open pond, gasping with relief. Freddy the Frog cheered them on. "Whoa, you guys made it? Did you get the jewels?" Alexa proudly held up the pouch, holding the jewels. Other pond creatures gathered around. "You're all heroes," said a turtle. "And you're all so brave," another frog chimed in. "Yeah, even Big Sandy would be impressed." Alexa handed each of her friends a jewel.
"A souvenir for your bravery," she said.
Pickle held his up proudly.
I'm keeping mine forever. Unless it's worth a lot. Then I'm selling it for a new log."
Stella rolled her eyes.
"Really, Pickle?"
They hurried home before Big Sandy returned. Back in their tanks, they laughed and reminisced about their adventure. "Wow, I can't believe we survived that," Ned said. Alexa gave him a wink.
"Told you. You're part of the mischief squad now."
The end. And that is the end of our story for today, friends. Wow, what an adventure! From hidden caves to shiny jewels to a very cranky crawdad. Alexa and her friends really had to trust each other today. You know, that reminds me of a moral that I learned from this story. Sometimes the scariest challenges become easier when you work together and trust your instincts. And another thing I learned is that bravery doesn't mean you're never scared. It means you keep going, even when the path gets dark. Well, that's it for today, friends. Thanks for tuning in. See you on the next one. Toodles!